So when we started Drop In Local, the idea was to build stronger connections between small businesses and the communities that they serve. And this is really just to connect their story and what makes them remarkable, the products, the people, the process, the little things that not everybody gets to know from a traditional marketing standpoint. And through video, obviously we're a video marketing company, we build those connections in advance of even any interaction happening, any type of transaction. But another big part of how businesses connect nowadays are reviews. Reviews have become so critical in terms of how consumers share their experiences and share information about local businesses. And for local businesses, it has a huge impact on your bottom line and whether or not people take that initial step to, use you or take advantage of your offerings. Now, according to Zendex, a Zendex survey was put out, and 90% of participants claimed that positive online reviews influenced their buying decision, and 86% said the decision was influenced by negative reviews. So again, just think of it in terms of your own life. When you go online and you see a lot of negative reviews or a lot of positive reviews, it instills your confidence. It makes you feel more comfortable with the business. It builds legitimacy. It does so much for that initial step in actually becoming a customer. And that's where Drop In Local Reviewability comes in. We have created a way to make getting and receiving testimonials, reviews, and actually stopping online negative reviews very, very easy for your business. The question is, how can it help your business? Right? I didn't want to go into a lot of mumbo jumbo here. I want to just hit the nail right on the head. How can this help you? Why should you care about reviewability? Well, first of all, if you take this as a fact, if you believe that 90% of people are influenced by online reviews and testimonials, meaning if you think that they impact the decisions that consumers make, and you think that more positive reviews that your business has are going to actually generate into more customers and more people checking you out, then this program is for you. It's going to skyrocket your sales, it's going to deliver more customers, and it's going to make you more money. That's what Drop In Local Reviewability is going to do. No questions about it. Now, we set 4 requirements for ourselves when we rolled this out. Because as we have evolved and we have talked to more and more small local businesses and learned what your pain points are, we decided when we created this product, it had to have 4 requirements. First, it has to be simple. Second, it has to enhance the customer experience. In other words, it has got to be comfortable for your customers to use and experience with you and actually improve your company image and perception with them. It has to over-deliver on the promise that we're making you. And lastly, it has to be affordable. This has to deliver a remarkable return on investment for you as a product that's going to service your business. And we think that we've accomplished that. So there's a couple of things that Drop In Local Reviewability does. And these are the key points. First, this enables you to avoid negative reviews. And it does that by improving the customer communication and cutting off negative reviews before they go online. And I'm going to go into each one of these a little bit so you can kind of see behind the scenes exactly what would go on. But in essence, we have created a feedback loop. So we start with feedback, and if we can, capture negative feedback in advance and respond to it in a positive way, that's going to really be a benefit to your business and stop a lot of those consumers from going online and ranting or, voicing their negative opinion about you. So that's the first thing it does. Secondly, it's going to get more positive online reviews for your business and do it consistently. So you're not going to see, 4 positive reviews. One was 3 years ago, one was 2 years ago. It's very consistent, very fluid with your business. So when consumers are looking at these reviews, they're fresh, they're relevant, and again, Google and a lot of the online platforms like that. So it's going to enable you to get more positive on the reviews in a very consistent format. And ditto for testimonials. This is going to capture exponentially more testimonials for your business. This is one thing almost every business wants to do, but to be honest with you, it's very difficult. I mean, it's just, it's one of those things that's hard to kind of do, right? And so it's going to exponentially increase the amount of testimonials that you will receive from your customers. And we make it very, very easy to do that. But most important when it comes to testimonials and the reviews, we have built into this program, we ensure that Google recognizes these as legitimate third-party reviews. In other words, reviews that Google can recognize as reviews and ratings, these are hugely powerful. I mean, not only in terms of your search engine optimization, your ranking online, but in terms of what viewers and potential consumers see. So we use schema.org markup for all of our reviews. And I don't need to get into the jargon of that, but that's just a technical way to actually create these reviews so that they're recognized by Google as legitimate third party. In other words, if you cut and paste reviews or you type in reviews and testimonials on your website, and they may be legit, like someone writes something out at the counter and you type them out online, or someone has a great review on one of the review sites, Yelp, Facebook, Google+, whatever, and you cut and paste it, it's not going to be recognized by Google as a legitimate third-party review because you have basically plugged it in yourself. So when they go through the platform and they use our system, these are marked up using schema.org, so they're rated very, very highly. So by marking up ratings and reviews, you're going to ensure that Google understands that the content is indeed a review, and Google's going to understand how many stars that review received. So this is huge, right? Because computers can't really take words like love or excellent or anything and convert them into some algorithm that they understand. So schema markup not only can define the text of a review, but it defines the number you're ranked out of 5 stars. So it's pretty awesome stuff. And we will keep this fluid. So if Google makes changes, which they do all the time, we'll make sure that this program changes with Google's changes so that it stays in compliance for you. The next thing it does is it's going to help you get found more often, and it's going to highlight your reviews. Okay, so as we continue to push this program out for you, this is going to help you really rank, because one of Google's ranking parameters right now is ratings and reviews. So if you're a local business, you're doing a lot of things right, and you've got a lot of really great ratings and reviews, you're going to rank higher in search than your competitors, no question about it. And then, your stars and stuff are going to start to begin to show up. So if you've ever done a search online and you see some of the websites show information about them and actually star ratings, that's because they are doing it using schema.org, using Google+, using some of these things and compiling a lot of reviews. And that's what we'll be doing for you. So it's going to be hugely beneficial to you and your business. Now with this, and I'm going to address these near the end, but I do have a couple of bonuses for you. Being a video marketing company, being focused on the local market, we want to do everything we can to give you an advantage. And so one of the freebies that we're going to throw out there is a reviews video. So if you have reviews already in testimonials, it's going to be easy. We can do it right out of the gate. Or we will build your reviews and testimonials for you through the program. As we get more of testimonials and more reviews, we will put this video together. And this is something that we've been doing for companies. It's usually $300 for us to put this together. That's going to be free to you. And you're going to have ownership of that video. So you can use it on your website, on Facebook, wherever that you want to put it. It's going to be highly beneficial to you. The second thing that we're going to do is optimize it and load it to YouTube. Okay, so we actually do video SEO as a company, and we're going to do that same thing with the review video that we create for you. And usually, again, this is another $300 for our team to optimize everything, put it through the process and load it to YouTube. And then we're going to obviously give you that video so you can put it on your own YouTube channel, wherever you want. But this is going to the idea here is to get you more customers, get you more phone calls, and help you rank much higher. And also get a lot more eyeballs on the great reviews and testimonials that you're producing. Now, you'll see here, if you look at Michael Ramirez, that's just an example of kind of how Google loves video, right? Drop In Local, we're a video marketing company. We've been shouting this from the mountaintops, how important and impactful a great video strategy can be. And this is a simple way, when it's optimized and loaded to YouTube properly, how you can see here, just a simple search on, Bolingbrook CPA reviews, Michael comes up first in organic, above Yelp even. He comes up first. And that's because of the video optimization that we did. So, again, I can't promise you that you'll come up first, but it's going to have a pretty big impact on your business. And again, the goal is to get you more customers. The other bonus that we have for you guys is reputation management and surveillance. And normally we charge $28 a month for this. We're going to give this to you guys free. This comes as a weekly or daily, we can probably kick it out, overview of everything that's happening to your business online and all of the review sites. So if someone leaves you a review tomorrow, good or bad, like on Yelp or Facebook or City Search or Google Plus or whatever, you're going to know about it. You're going to get alert, and every week you're going to get a full report on exactly what's going on so you can address it and keep that kind of awareness in terms of what people are saying about you. So pretty cool stuff. And I'll go into these in more detail at the end of this video. Real quick, and I'm actually going to dive in here. I just want to address some of the terminology so that you're not sitting there scratching your head. Feedback, when I say feedback, I mean private feedback. So from your customers after the sale of business. This is somewhere someone might say it in person or send you an email themselves. This is private feedback. Hey, I really enjoyed myself, or here's some things that I think you should improve, whatever. Whenever you interact with a customer and they give you feedback behind the scenes and in private, we consider that feedback. Testimonials are when it's actually put online or somewhere where it's actually written out, it's displayed somewhere on your website. In terms of what we're doing here with Drop In Reviewability, testimonials are optionally displayed on your website and marked up with schema.org so they're recognized. So those are testimonials. And then reviews are when people take things to the review sites, Google Plus, Yelp, Facebook, etc., and leave a review there. So just for some clarity purpose. All right, so let's take a look at how this works, right? There's a very simple process to what Drop In Local Reviewability does for your business. Now, there is a kiosk version. I mean, you can do it either way. In other words, you can send someone to a landing page or a web page that we will create for you where they can fill out a feedback form. Or you can send them an email with a link, preferably email. There's so many benefits to that. So let's just assume that an email goes out. And this email is requesting feedback. And I'll show you this in a moment with some screen captures to make it very, very easy. But basically, two things happen, right? We want to know how likely are you to refer us to a friend, a peer, someone else, right? And there's really just two paths that someone can take. Either I'm happy, that would be fantastic, or it wasn't so good, I'm not happy. Okay, and each one of those need to be separated because we're starting off with when we talk about the feedback loop, we're starting off asking for feedback privately, like how was it, right? And they're either going to say it was great, thank you, this is awesome, or not so good, and there's going to be feedback, right? And so this is all very good. So this is how it would work. The first email would go out. I'm using Sweet Cow Ice Cream Shop. This is actually a place in Boulder, but anyway, just for purposes of this demo, I'm using them. But so the email would go out. Thank you. Would you leave us your feedback? This is kind of how it would look, but it'd be from your company, just saying, hey, thanks for the business. Would you leave us some feedback? And they would open the email, and this is how it would read. And you can make this read any way that you want. But in essence, it says, thank you so much. We appreciate your business. Reviews and testimonials, stuff like that are very important to us. We would love your feedback to help us continue to grow. When they click the link to give feedback, it immediately takes them to a form where we ask them how likely is it that you would recommend our restaurant or what have you to a friend or colleague. And again, they're going to rate you from 0 to 10. They can put in some information. So in this case, let's say that we're very happy. And actually, this was Austin Powers was the customer's name. If you're wondering why it says, yeah, baby, shagadelic, right? Whatever. But anyway, so we're very happy. So they leave the phone number if they want. That's optional. How did you feel about your experience with us? They type it out. We're happy at this point. Submit feedback. Now, we know that this is a very happy customer. So they're going to see a landing page, a thank you page that is for people that have rated us high and are happy. And so this message is very much, thanks for your feedback. It helps us out. You're great, whatever you want to say. It's all customizable. And then we list the, various pages that they can go online and leave a review. And it's very, a good spot to inform them of the importance and how, important that online reviews have become. And if you're really happy, this would be a huge next step. And you can do other things. Again, from a strategy standpoint, you can incentivize them with some type of coupon to do this, what have you. But really just asking at this point, for purposes of this particular video is let's just keep it at that. So let's say that they click on the Google Plus one. These all go directly to the online profiles that you have set up. Okay, so if they click on write a review for like the Google Plus one, it's going to take them directly to your Google Plus page, your Google local page, whatever, and ask them to leave a review. They can rate it there, leave you a review and publish it. So how cool is that? Like in 2 steps, you can get a testimonial that would be posted to your website and an online review, right? And we can kind of tweak this. So when they leave you the testimonial, here's an example of kind of, what the plugin can look like for you. And there's various ways to do this, but basically the second that a review is put in, the second a testimonial is put in, it will load automatically. You don't have to do anything. Now you can either have the system, and we'll do this for you, either automatically post the good reviews or hold back in a manner where you can basically release them as you see fit. But the cool thing is they're loaded to your website live and in schema.org markup. So again, just a beautiful thing. So you would have a testimonial, and then on the review sites, you'd be reviewed. Now for good reviews, another follow-up email goes out after the fact. And, you can make it say whatever you want. We had some fun with this. Like, we love you too, right? They'd open it up. Thanks for your feedback. We appreciate having you as customers. And again, just reiterating, if they didn't go through the process the first time, hey, online reviews are becoming critically important, yada, yada, yada. Please leave us a review. And the same thing, if they click on one of those, it goes directly to those pages for them to leave you an online review. So this is giving you really great feedback and incentivizing people and moving them through the process seamlessly. So they don't have to go look for it. They don't have to, think about it or, jot a note. I mean, you're being very proactive in moving those happy people through the funnel so that they're leaving you positive reviews. So that when new people are searching, new potential customers are looking, you start to load up on all these testimonials and reviews online. It's going to boost your business in ways that you can't imagine. Now, you'll get an email from Drop In Local. Anytime someone leaves you a review, you will get whether good or bad, you will get an email saying someone left you feedback and here it is, so that hey, someone just left me feedback. And, again, it's pretty cool to know. Now, the question is, what happens, okay, they go down the good route, that's great, but what happens if they're not happy, right? How does this differ? Okay, so let's go through the same process real quick. The email goes out just like before, nothing changes. They click to give you feedback. Only this time, Austin's not so happy, right? He gives you a 3 and just not very good, very unhappy. Experience was not good. This is what happened, yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, as soon as they click submit feedback, they're going to go to a thank you page immediately. Just, you can word this however you want, but basically, we're sorry that happened. This is not characteristic of us. We don't like when customers are happy. And you could say we'll reach out to you. Someone will call you within a certain amount of time. However you deal with those issues, this is a good place to let them know we hear you and we take your feedback seriously. Thank you for letting us know about it. We're going to address it. And then we have an extra feedback box that they can type in what could you have done to make the experience better, which is kind of nice. So what they'll do then is they'll get an email just like before. Thank you for your feedback. But this email is different because this is an unhappy customer. So this email just lets them know whenever we see feedback that's not outstanding, we like to follow up and make sure that we make it right. Okay, you can have your information in there, whatever that you want. Again, every business is a little different in terms of how they want to deal with these things. But the important point is that you're letting a customer know that you take it seriously. You hear them. You're paying attention and you appreciate their feedback. So now a lot of times this will mitigate someone that's going to go online and be like, oh, that was a bad experience or, what have you. It's, hey, they reached out. It was, they're people too, and it was a bad experience, but man, they addressed it. This can be very good for your business long term and also give you insight into some of the things that are going wrong that you may not be aware of all the time. Like if certain situations keep popping up, you'll start to be aware of those more frequently. Now, you will notice in both instances that you have not seen any links or any references to online review sites. That's because whenever someone leaves a negative feedback, again, private feedback, we do not direct them to the online review sites at all. It just makes sense. You don't want them to go there. We want to capture that feedback privately. We don't, there's no testimonials that go on the website, none of that. We want to capture that feedback privately so we can address it privately, right? And again, you'll get an alert right away saying, someone's not happy. So it just makes a huge difference, not only from a communication standpoint, but to be very, very proactive in positioning your business with a lot of reviews, a lot of testimonials, and, gathering a lot of really valuable information. So it can be huge. Now, again, what I want to do for you guys is incentivize you myself to get involved, because on a local level, this is going to make a huge impact. Drop In Local, from a video standpoint, from the review standpoint, everything that we're doing is catered towards championing local businesses. And we wanted to make the opportunity to take advantage of this program and to get more reviews and testimonials and get involved easier for you. So again, we're going to do the reviews video. It's a $300 value. You're going to get that optimized and loaded to YouTube, and you'll own it. So again, we do typically charge another $300 for that. You're going to get the reputation management and surveillance, which is usually $28 a month. That's going to be free for you. And it's going to, most importantly, in our mind here, is it helps you join the movement. In other words, it helps you get involved with us on a level that we are trying to champion and build connections between small local businesses, both collectively as a community and the community and the customers that they serve. And we're going to be doing a lot of really cool things there, from everything from networking events to meetups to webinars. Really neat stuff to try and build this community in this market for you guys. And so you'll be a part of that. Now, from an investment standpoint, we're doing a limited time offer with all of those bonuses as well. Drop In Local Reviewability, you're going to get all of that stuff. $250 setup and $129 a month. But we wanted to sweeten the pot some more, right? This starts to sound like an infomercial a little bit, but this is true, right? We really want to make this good for you guys. So we're going to waive the setup fee. This will be for a very limited time or limited number of businesses. But anyway, we're going to waive the $250 setup fee, and instead of $129 a month, you'll pay $85 a month, and that will be indefinite. You can probably count on that sticking for a good 4 or 5 years before we change it for those pioneers that get in early. Now, if you want to pay a year in advance, it's $850 up front, so you save some money there as well. Now, keep in mind, we're not going to do any contracts on this. Okay, so if you're not happy with us or you don't think that things are going well, you can take everything that we're giving you here, the video, the optimization of the video, take a few months of reviews and tell us, hey, you guys just aren't that good, right? I mean, we are going to deliver for you guys in a big, big way, and we want you to take advantage of this. So we tried to create something that, really made sense. So when you look at it, you really just got to take into consideration what you're getting with Drop In Local. And so at face value, this is definitely a reviews and testimonials platform. And we're going to give you the reviews video. You're going to get the optimization. You're going to get the reputation and surveillance. You're going to get the part of the community. All this really cool stuff basically is going to save you about $850 a month total, right? If you're going to save the setup, you're going to save the video, the optimization, and you're going to save $72 a month compared to the regular rate when this goes live after this promotional period. So pretty cool stuff. And the question is, what's the value of more opportunities and ongoing advantages for you and your business every day, right? What's the value of that? Is it worth a cup of coffee? Because that's about what this is going to cost you. And quite honestly, if you're into like the latte drinks and stuff, it's probably more like half a cup, right? And that's to really help us help you. And we do a lot of things outside of this reviewability platform, obviously. From a video standpoint, that's where our company, at our core, we're a video marketing, video SEO firm. But this is a way for any local business to really gain a significant advantage and do something cool and really engage with their customers seamlessly to build those reviews and testimonials. So we're really, really excited about this. And I can't thank you guys enough if you've watched this far. Please reach out. The number that you see here, you can call 847-809-3391. My name is Steve Gumm. That's my personal cell phone. So during this limited time, during this promotional period, I'm going to be handling most of these, or it'll redirect to one of my assistants or someone on my team. But I really want to be involved and meet you guys in this, Chicagoland market. As you know, we're focused on Naperville, Plainfield, Warrenville, Bolingbrook, Oswego, this whole, vicinity over here. And I really want to start to build those relationships with you guys and build those connections and, just get out. So it's very important for me that you know that I'm personally available. Or you can drop an email to get more reviews at dropinlocal.com. Let me know you're interested. Let me know the best time and number to reach you at, and I will do that. So thank you guys so very much. I look forward to meeting you. Let's get you guys some more reviews, more testimonials, and really help you drive your business to the next level.